In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I recreated Midna from Twilight Princess in Baldur's Gate 3. I'll walk through the full build step by step, from the face and skin tone to the markings, hair, outfit, and glow-heavy details that really make her look come together. I'll highlight the mods I use as they come up in the build process and link those out in the description as well. So without further ado, let's jump into the build so you can get Midna in your game. Starting off in the character creator, we're going to go ahead and go with custom tab as our origin choice. And for race, we're going to go with human. And body type, we're going with body type 1. And then we're going to be using our first mod on the list, which is Robe Tattoo, and that's going to add in this body tattoos section on the menu. And to use it, first we just want to make sure that this body tattoos checkbox is checked. And initially, you do need to switch your class to Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, because the way this mod works is it adds additional scale patterns as these body tattoos. Now, you're not locked into playing as a sorcerer if you want to class Midna as something else, but to get these body tattoos to show up, you do need to start with this. And once you have that selected, just go into Edit Appearance and find this Draconic Bloodline section. And in here, we're going to select Body Tattoo number 5. And for color, we're selecting teal number 5. And that sets up Midna's glowing body sigils. Now we can go back to the Edit Character menu and you can reclass her however you want. I'd probably go with Shadow Sorcerer, and then for her background, maybe Noble or Haunted One. But those are just my suggestions. I'll let the build experts chime in the comments. I'm sure people have some good ideas for this, but this tutorial is focused on aesthetics. And that should wrap up this part of the menu, so let's pop into Edit Appearance and focus on that next. And we'll start things off with face, which is coming from the mod Sculptor's Dreamcache. And the face we want to select is right here. It's named Charlotte. And then we're going to scroll past a few sections we're going to use later when we do hair, but for now on the general tab, we just want to adjust her skin tone, and we're going to go with Aqua Tone 3 for that. Then we can move on to the body art tab, and we're going to be using the mod Lemon Tattoo Replacer 3. And the option we're looking for in here is Lemon Tattoo 6. And this is going to mimic Midna's circlet because we have a veil that we're going to want to use later that's going to take the head slot. For tattoo color, select Gray Black number 4 and keep the intensity up at level 100. I left Midna with no earrings, but if you want to do that, you'd do that on this tab. Next, we can move on to the eyes tab, and we'll be using the mod NPC Eye, Skin, and Hair Colors. And the option we're looking for in here is NPC Arabella. And now we can move on to makeup, and I am going to mention a couple of mods because I had them installed when I created Midna, and those mods are Lemon AIO Pack 1 and LemonShader. And the makeup option we're looking for is called Lemon Makeup 9. For eye makeup color, we're going to go with purple number 5. We'll lower the intensity to a level of 58. We're going to raise metallic tint level up to a level of 7. And then we're going to raise glossy tint level up to a level of 13. Then for lip color, we're going to go with gray purple number 2. We're going to lower the intensity to level 15, up metallic tint level to level 5, and up glossy tint level to level 12. And now we can move on to hair, which combines a few different mods that add different hair sections. It's a really fun trick I use a lot in this Baldurized series. It lets you make really unique looking characters. Now, Midna's is going to get covered by a veil, but I think learning this trick anyways in these mods is totally worth it. But to start, we're selecting the base hairstyle of Will-O-Wisp, which is actually in base game. And for hair color, we're going to need the ASTRL Hair Color Supplement mod. And this mod is great because it lets you dye hair, eyebrows, and eyelashes all in different combinations of the same color. And the option we're looking for is ASTRL DBL Classic Auburn. Then for highlights, we're going to go with the color Yellow 2 and raise the intensity to a level of 16. And for graying, color doesn't matter because we're keeping that at a level 0. Now we're going to add in some choppy layers by adding in a couple more hairstyles, and to do that we're going to go back to the general tab. And the mods we need to add in these hair sections are K's Hair Extensions Vanilla and P4 Bangs Bangs Everywhere. These add in additional hair sections to the general tab, and the first one we're scrolling down to is labeled Crest. And we're looking for the option Minthara Bun. Then we're going to scroll down to the section labeled chins, and in here we are looking for the option labeled pinned tresses. Last but not least, we scroll down to the section labeled jaws, and we're looking for the option BCC Trobirates Not Fringe. And I really have no idea if I said that right. But that's gonna wrap up Midna's look in the character creator, so yay, good job, and now we can move on to outfit. So Midna's outfit and dye colors are coming from a combination of 4 different mods. You're gonna pick all of these up in the tutorial chest. If you're not sure where that is, I actually go over that in detail on my other video, Unlock 500 NPC Outfits, and I'll link that here just in case. But starting off, for Midna's veil and cloak, we are going to be using the Divine Sister Robe mod. And from that chest, you want to equip the Sister Headwear and the Sister Cloak. Then for Midna's main outfit, you're going to need the Eternal Queen Set mod. And from that, we want to equip the Queen Dress Base Body. Then for Midna's arms and legs, we're going to be using the mod Ornamental Body Jewelry. For her arms, we want to go with Ornamental Arms Full Set. And for her legs, we're going with Ornamental Legs, Left Thigh, Right Calf, both feet. And now that we have the outfit put together, it's time to dye it to complete the look. And to do this, we'll be using one of my favorite mods, FaerunColors. So go ahead and open up that chest, and don't forget to open the small commissions chest inside of it because we're using color options from both. For our headwear, cloak, and dress, we're going to be using this FaerunColor, so go ahead and apply that dye to those 3 pieces. And then for the arm and leg jewelry, we're going with the color Merkle. And that's how I made Midna in Baldur's Gate 3, and now you can add her to your playthrough. I make a lot of these Baldurized builds, both as quick shorts and full step-by-step tutorials like this, plus mod guides and full character compilations once I finish a series. And if you want to see these builds happen live, I stream them here on YouTube every Sunday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.